Are we alive? Yes, we're live. Well, hello everybody, and welcome to another live video. Bear with me here because I'm kind of figuring this out. I'm using a new streaming app, and I'm streaming from my laptop instead of the phone, and hopefully we'll get a better reception, a better um, audio and video. Let me see if I can share. Does anybody know how to share from the live stream? Because stream options, I'm kind of learning. I usually do it from the phone, so this is kind of new to me. Maybe if I go, if I open a new YouTube window and I go to my channel, bear with me here because we are tracking live now. There you are. I'm looking at myself. My channel. And let me mute myself. And from here I can share. Let's share it on Twitter. And let's share it on Facebook. Just real quick. So people know we're live. Tracking Irma. Post to Facebook. And let me do... Okay, that's it. That's good enough, right? So that's what we're doing today. I'm tracking Hurricane Irma, and today, let me tell you, I'm feeling a lot better than I was feeling yesterday at this same time because look at that cone. Miami is almost out of the cone of uncertainty, and that's really good for us. That's very bad for the people in the lower keys. Marathon is probably going to be very bad in Marathon because the hurricane is going back to a Category 5. And then the folks in Naples and the Fort Myers, the Bradenton, Sarasota area, and even Tampa, it's going to be bad. I mean, we're going to get some winds, but I am breathing a lot easier. I'm a lot more confident that we're going to be okay today. Okay, we've got some comments here in the computer. Rafael Lopez, stay safe. Hello, Robert from Curtis. Hi, Robert from Susie Parish. I failed 341. Robert, find the boat. Robert Fast from Team Rainy. Gary Cherry. Hey, Robert. Hello, everybody. And I hope you're safe. Hope you're somewhere safe, Robert. Hello, Robert. I'm a mechanic in Central Florida. I've been having a lot of cars from Miami. Oh, really? I'm sure. Right? I was looking at in Google Maps. The I-70, the Turnpike was red, and then I-75 was red all the way north. But US 27 was clear. So sometimes I think people should use the blue highways, as they're called. Prayers from everyone in Florida. Yeah, man, we're praying for Florida. Leave Florida, Robert. Thoughts and prayers for all the islands in Florida. Hello from London. Run, Robert, before it's too late. Well, it's kind of late. It's kind of too late. And be safe. Hi from Cincinnati. Hello from Houston. Stay safe out there, Robert. And I think we're gonna be good. I mean, this house is from 1942. It's been through so many hurricanes. We are not in a flood zone. We are protected, and I'll let you know in today's how we fared. I'm a little afraid for the trailer. It's outside. I try to make it. I filled up the gray water tank and the fresh water tank and made it as heavy as possible. I'm gonna deflate the tires a little later too because someone recommended that I do that, and just cross your fingers, and hopefully it won't be as bad as for us. It's going to be bad somewhere. It's going to be a Category 5 and 4 hurricane, wherever it makes landfall, but it looks like we are out of immediate danger. The National Hurricane Center may change it tomorrow. Saludos, Montañez. Saludos desde New Jersey. Cuídate mucho, brother. Hopefully you strap down your RV. And as I said, I just made it heavy. I put it right next to, it's sitting right next to a concrete wall, so it won't get the brunt of the winds. And on the other side, it has a gate, a gate that goes to my backyard, which is also it's not like an iron gate. It's closed. It's solid, so that might protect it a little bit from the heavy winds. And what can you do? I couldn't leave Miami, so. From Monique, hey, stay safe. Hey, thank you, Rennie. What time will you be casting tomorrow? I don't have a specific time. Whenever the weather gets really bad, I was thinking of leaving like the GoPro outside attached to the trailer, and just have it there recording. But the worst part of the hurricane is gonna be at night, so I might not do that. I'm gonna be broadcasting tomorrow, sometime in the afternoon. When it starts getting bad, I'll stick a camera out. I'll do something. As long as I have internet and power. Hey Robert, hey from Crystal River, Florida. Hey, good luck to you in Crystal River. That area is gonna get hit pretty bad, I think. I'm a mechanic in Central Florida. I've been having cars from Miami area doing emergency things on their cars. Hey, I hope I hope you fix them well and they can make it at least to Alabama, because all of Florida and even Georgia is gonna have Georgia is gonna have a lot of rain and some wind. And will you use a monotonous mattress to save your life? Yeah. I don't know what a monotonous mattress is, but actually, this right here, the room where I am right now, is probably the safest place in my house. This is my recording studio. This is a windowless room. Because when we purchased the house, I wanted to be as isolated as possible. So this room has no windows whatsoever to the outside. There's a wall-mounted air conditioner, but I think it's pretty solid. So if worse comes to worse, this would be our place to hunker down if we would get Category 5 winds, and God forbid something would happen. You know, that weather got into the house. Great, here you have some protection. I know you love your teeny mini. Yeah, man. Stay safe from the hurricane. Prayers for you and family from Maine. Thank you, Jackie Trujillo. Hey, Robert, hope you're safe. My prayer goes to Key West, Florida, and hope for the best. Take care. Thank you. Where in Florida are you? I'm in Miami. Not in Miami Beach. Not in none of the flood areas. I'm actually in one of the safest spots in Miami. It's called Flagami, just west of Little Havana, and it's a high ground. We're far away from the Miami River. We're far away from the coast, at least 5 or 6 miles away from the coast. So it's a safe area, a relatively safe area of Miami. Citrus and Marion County has no gas. Avoid this area. Thank you. No, I'm here. I'm staying in my Miami home. I have 2.5, what's it called, the tanks of propane. I have 5 gallons of gas for the generator for tomorrow, for the day after tomorrow, actually, probably. I have plenty of food. I have plenty of water. Some wine and beer too. So I think we're gonna be okay. Tim Rover, hey man. Just hunker down and hold on, Robert. I concur with the others. Be safe and well, my friend. Thank you so much. And I think we're gonna be okay. As the latest forecast from the National Weather Service, the hurricane is going to hit Marathon, and then this is probably Naples around here, Fort Myers, this bay here. This is the Manatee River. No, that's Fort Myers right here. This is Fort Myers, the Estero River, and here is the Tampa Bay. Here's Bradenton and Bradenton and Sarasota and Tampa, St. Petersburg, and here I have it. I think that's the Cuban radar. And it looks like it's going to hit the northern part of Cuba pretty bad. This is the Camagüey radar right here. I'm in the Cuban website, and what I'm gonna do if we in Miami we get one of these somewhat clear moments in the hurricane in the morning on is it Saturday or Sunday? That is on Sunday morning. I am going to run outside and put the GoPro on the RV and run back inside the house. Those are like those moments where the winds die down and you just get a little bit of rain. So I might do that. And record like a time lapse outside of the worst part that we're gonna get here, which is going to be probably Sunday morning. 2 a.m. Sunday is gonna be here, so 2 p.m. Sunday. Yeah, the worst is gonna be Sunday morning for us. We're in the dirty side of the hurricane. But as you can see, we are almost outside of the cone of uncertainty, how they call it. And let me take a look at the computer models. Let me see if they have updated them yet with the 5 p.m. Yeah, and you see all the computer models now are coinciding on the west coast of Florida. So I'm really sorry for the people of Naples, Marco Island, and the Florida Keys, the lower Keys, Marathon. I mean, the whole of the Keys is gonna get it pretty bad. And you know that's an area very dear to my heart, the Florida Keys. Let me read some more comments. Will your trailer make it? Yesterday I was having doubts, but right now they're forecasting Miami won't get more than in the 60s, 60 miles an hour, maybe 100 miles an hour gusts as of the current forecast. So when I'm going down the road, I'm going 60 miles per hour, and it does just fine. So I'm pretty sure it's designed for at least those speed winds, and we're gonna get the winds from the south, and Minitini is facing south, as it is parked here. So it's like if he was riding with my RV. So would have been a good time to be out. I would have loved actually. I thought about it. You know, my mom is coming here tomorrow. You know, the family is here, so we decided to stay in Miami. But it would have made a nice road trip. It would be by Alabama right now, probably, or Mississippi. I'm in Fort Myers. Crazy. I hope you make out well in Fort Myers. Fort Myers is gonna get some of the worst of this hurricane as it is forecasted right now. They keep shifting that forecast to the west. But the meteorologist on TV was saying that this kind of turn that this hurricane is making is very, very hard to predict. So I don't know. Oops, what happened here? I'm staying in Orlando. Orlando is gonna get hit pretty bad, but by the time it gets to Orlando, it's probably gonna be like a Category 2 or Category 1. So that's good for you guys. But Orlando hasn't seen a bad hurricane in a while, so. Eric, I never noticed you were live. Just joined. Hey, thank you, man. I've been live for only 12 minutes. And by the way, I hope it looks better than my previous broadcasts. I bought you see what I did? I bought a webcam, not the one that I wanted. By the way, sometimes Amazon ships with this company called the Laser Ship, and they are really bad. I mean, I understand there's a hurricane coming, but it was supposed to arrive yesterday. UPS delivered yesterday, FedEx delivered yesterday at 2 p.m. Yesterday. Laser Ship decided, not exception, national disaster, and they didn't deliver. And I understand people have to get their homes ready and get ready for the hurricane, but I kind of needed not the camera. I also ordered some shocks for some wheel chocks for Minitini, and I didn't get those, so I'm gonna have to improvise now. But I do have ways to chuck the wheels, but I decided to get the real good ones. Post it if it gets stormy, Robert. Yeah, I intend to do a live video tomorrow, and I'm thinking of the day after, whenever it gets. I have 4 hours of battery on the GoPro, so I'm thinking of 4 hours before the worst part. Just stick the GoPro on the side of the trailer and record it, and then I'll post a video if anything dramatic happens. Hopefully nothing dramatic happens, but if something happens, at least I'll have it on video. What about your camper? Well, the camper is outside, and as I said, as of yesterday, I thought I might lose it. Now I'm a little more hopeful because the hurricane has shifted to the west, so that's a good thing. And my prayers are with you. I just visited Miami South Beach in July. I love your video on South Beach. I hope you and your family will be safe. I think we're gonna be okay. Hello, Uncle Robert. Enjoyed your last video. Thank you, nephew. And I was gonna do a video of the solar eclipse road trip, but I decided, let's celebrate our 3rd anniversary with the RV, and I gave you that compilation. That it was actually it became a little more of a chore than I had anticipated. That's why I finished it, kind of halfway. It was really hard looking for clips from older videos. The computer Final Cut it got really bogged down. It's slow, so I decided, not to continue. I see you're using a different camera. Your live feed looks great. Thank you, Eric. I bought this. This is not my first choice. I wanted to get like the real good Logitech, but as I said, Amazon dropped the ball, and or LaserShip, the shipping company, dropped the ball and didn't deliver my camera. It's sitting in a warehouse somewhere here in Miami, along with my chucks and some other cleaning stuff that I bought. But today I was at Target. They happened to have water, so I bought some water, and I said, let me go to the electronics section, and I found this cheaper version, which actually doesn't look too bad, huh? And by the way, I'm using this software. It's called OBS, which is does it sound good? Or does it? Here it sounds like it's overmodulating for some reason. I can lower it. Can you hear me okay? Just chime in the comments. Let me see what other comments do I have. Where is your happy hour beverage? I decided, since today is like a hurricane day, I might run to the kitchen and grab a beer. And most people, at least in the Cuban culture especially, or even in the whole Caribbean country, a hurricane usually meant making a party of it, because most of the time it doesn't hit. That once every 25 years you get an Andrew, and then the world kind of comes to an end. And that's what's going to happen for probably for the Keys and for Western Florida. I don't know. It might even come back here, for all we know. Love your show. I'm a riverboat captain on the Ohio River. We'll be thinking about you. Be safe. Oh, that's cool. Maybe next time I go to Ohio, I'll jump on your boat. Tally Hack. I've seen Miami-Dade and Palm Beach license plates rolling through Gainesville. I-75 just packed, no gas. Yes, I agree with Smith. Where's your cocktail? Well, you know what? Hold that thought. I'm going to get me a beer. I'll be right back. Okay, are you still here? I found me an MIA tourist trappy. It's happy hour after all. We're gonna be happy, right? Even if a hurricane is looming on the horizon. I was running. The kitchen is right there, but I have to run all around the house to get there. Alright, Disney closing until next Tuesday, and I doubt they will open on Tuesday. The hurricane is coming straight to Disney. Oh, brother. What's going on here? Oh, wow, you got a lot of comments while I was there. As far as technical observation, your brightness is a bit high, but much better than with your cell phone. Okay, easily fixed. There's an app. Logitech has an app. Believe it or not, there's an app for that. So maybe the brightness. Yeah, I have bright lights here, and the computer usually looks a lot brighter on screen. Is that doing anything? No, it's not. Oh well, epic fail. Oh wait, that's it. No, that. Oh, okay. I'm not looking at the live video, you guys. This is complicated stuff. Here we go. I can make it dark, I can make it bright. I'll just bring it at 45%. That should be good, right? So we don't want to overmodulate. Okay, let me read. I'm gonna read the comments backwards because it's it did. Okay, you're staying in Miami, Robert. Yes, I am. Getting you on Facebook. Can't imagine how you're dealing with the storm. We are outside Augusta, Georgia, and people were freaking out. No gas, no bottled water. Yeah, that's our family from in Atlanta. They told us come to Georgia to escape the hurricane. And you're not gonna get like the brunt, the really bad hurricane, but it's gonna southern Georgia is gonna get Category 1 winds, whatever it decides to go. Cheers, howdy, Robert. How nice to see you here. Hope you are safe out there. Greetings from William in Bruges. Hey, William, William. I'm used to having this camera on, and now I'm sorry if I am, but I wanted to show you my screen at the same time as I was shooting this video, and I hope it looks okay. Can you put a rudder and Minitini sail that thing out of there? If not, have a Cuban coffee and strap in for a wild ride. Stay safe. Thank you, Family Glow. LOL, just love the time delay. Seeing him leave just now on the monitor. Okay, everybody hit the like button. Yeah, everybody hit the like button. 87 people watching. This is really cool. Actually, I like doing it from the computer. Although tomorrow I'm gonna stream from the phone again, most likely, because I'm probably not gonna have power. I have a bunch of power banks for the phone, so yeah. He's getting a beverage. Happy to hear that you probably will. Safe travel. Just got here, Robert. Okay, James Taverner. What are your plans for the hurricane coming? I'm just gonna wait it out here at home, and with my mom, with my wife, with my stepson, and we're just gonna wait it out. And if we lose property, things can be replaced, but we'll still be here, and that's what's really important after all, right? RV cruising, Robert. We made it to Florida on way to Cocoa Beach. So headed west on I-10 to Mississippi until storm blows through. Prayers for you, Bob and Sherry. Thank you very much. And yeah, Mississippi sounds like a safe space right now. Yeah, is the brightness better now? By the way. Okay, let me start here. I think it's cool to see you looking at the laptop. What is that music you play? All the brass. The one with the flugelhorn and the trumpet. That was I wrote it. It's called Ocean Breeze. Yeah, that's the first name that came to my head. And then I called my friend Chuchi. Yes, that's his nickname. His name is Jesus Jorge. He's a fantastic horn player. He plays trumpet, trombone, flugelhorn, and he helped me out with that part. He didn't even have to read the music. I didn't even have to write it. I just hummed it to him, or it was just the same line as the guitar is doing, and he would yeah, just like that. Incredible. That guy's a genius. Okay, Barbara Campos. People have been crazy here in Fort Myers as well. No water or gas. Stores closing today. Everything pretty much closed today. Everything non-essential. There's still gas in Miami. There's water at certain places. I found water at Target, but yeah, everything. There was not a sheet of plywood to be found in Miami today. Robert, was your area under mandatory evacuation? And from RK516, no. Miami Beach is under mandatory evacuation. Downtown Brickell, the area where I used to work, that's under evacuation. Key Biscayne, and then that whole area south. Let me show you a map here. Where's my Google Maps? I closed my Google Maps. You see what I do sometimes? This is Miami Beach right here. This is Virginia Key, Key Biscayne. All this is under mandatory evacuation. And then this coast, all the way downtown Miami, Brickell, Coconut Grove, and then the evacuation area here starts increasing to the west, because these are very low-lying areas. You get 2 drops of water in Miami, and these areas get slightly flooded. And also this area around here, just south of the airport, that's Blue Lagoon. And this is the Miami River. Everything around the Miami River and Blue Lagoon is also being evacuated, mandatory. And of course, the Florida Keys, and with good reason. The Florida Keys Don't look good. It doesn't look good down there. Let me close this tab. I can hear you on Facebook but can't see you. Bummer. Apparently I'm using the wrong browser. Just go to YouTube. YouTube.com/travelingrobert. It should be there. What did you do with the RV? I think you should have gone north. I was very tempted to go north, but we couldn't leave. So we stayed here. The RV is as safe as it can possibly be. I was hoping to be able to tie it down. There are many things that I could have done. But you know what? If it blows, it blows. There's nothing I can do. It's just it's in the end, as long as I don't blow or my family blows, that's all that really matters. I mean, I made it. I filled all the holding tanks. I'm gonna lower the tire pressure. I'm gonna, put wheel chocks and I parked it very close to walls that are gonna protect it from the heavier winds. Audio and video are good. Okay, what else? Love that music, Robert. Thank you, Bilbo. Telehack, Tar J, hello, yeah. Some people call it that. Hi, Robert, did you put a cable brace on the ground in Minitini? Greetings from Brazil. Okay, Rafael and Patricia. No, I didn't. I was going to, but the logistics, I mean, Home Depot was, by the time I realized that that's what I should have done, the store Home Depot was swamped, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to make it as heavy as possible, and we're not going to get, thankfully in Miami, we're not going to get those 160, 180 mile winds. It's very unlikely that it's going to happen in Miami. So, that's good. What kind of RV do you have? Well, if you watch the videos, I have a Winnebago Micro Mini 1706 FB. It's a 19-foot long trailer, and it seems to be fairly well put together on the outside. So, I mean, knock on wood, and hopefully that rubber roof won't fly away. Or the one thing that I put, that maybe that the solar panel, hopefully it won't blow away. I disconnected it, by the way, just in case. Do you like what I assume is an Apple Watch? No, this is the Fitbit Blaze. It does much less than the Apple Watch, but it tracks my stuff like my steps and my heart rate and all that pretty well. I've only walked 2 miles today. Did your neighbors stay? Everybody in this neighborhood stayed. I saw my neighbor this afternoon exercising his generator. Will you be evacuating? No, I'll be writing it out as you want a live stream from the hurricane. Yes, I'm gonna do a live stream of as long as it is possible. I'm gonna do a live stream of the hurricane. Hi, Robert. Stay safe. When's your next cooking video? I know I've been neglecting to do a cooking video. Maybe next week I'll cook a picadillo or something like that. We'll see. Greetings from Costa Rica, Bob. Hope everything there in Florida are safe. We are as good as we are going to get. No, I'm not evacuating, Derek. Will you be streaming live from the eye of the storm? That would be great. Well, it doesn't look like the eye of the storm is going to hit us. If the eye of the storm were to hit us, you don't want to walk outside, right? At least for 1 or 2 minutes, just take a picture. I've never seen the eye wall, but I'd rather the eye go somewhere else, not Naples and Fort Myers, of course, but I'd rather it goes to the Gulf of Mexico and dissipates somewhere in there. Hopefully the hurricane slows a bit once over land. Yeah, that's the thing, that we are kind of like the first land the hurricane is gonna see, so. Derek, you won't be able to go to the Florida Keys for a while. I know, and I was hoping to, because I wanted to go to the Dry Tortugas. I actually had plans next weekend to go to the Keys, because that's like the one thing that I'm missing from the Keys. That and like doing like a boat tour or something like that. But I've pretty much done everything else there is to do in Key West. I mean, there's always something that you can do. But yeah. I heard Miami is going to take a direct hit. I hope you have insurance on your RV and get all your valuables out. Bill. Well, that was true yesterday and kind of this morning, but now it looks like it's going to the west coast of Florida. Who knows? Tomorrow they might change it back. You know, it's the meteorology is one of those sciences that if you that you can be inaccurate, and it's accepted because the weather is so difficult to predict. You know, there are so many variables. I think Miami got a break on these massive storms. It's still gonna be damaged. Yeah, there's gonna be damage. We're gonna get something like we got with Wilma or Katrina. And with Katrina, I lost a gate in my backyard, and we lost power for a couple of days, and yeah, there were many down trees. Not houses were not like totaled, but RVs and mobile homes for sure. And I mean, we're not safe yet. We're not out of the woods by no stretch of the imagination. Barbara Campos, you should fill a fresh water tank so you can use the camper after the storm for dry camping, and the water will weigh it down. I have a well, so no electricity means no water. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I filled actually the fresh and the gray, and that should add the fresh is what 38 gallons and the gray is 25. And how many pounds is a gallon? 4? I forgot, or 8. Anyways, it should weigh it down pretty good, and then I have all that water. Although I have water here in the fridge, I have plenty of water. But yeah, and I could always empty that great water tank in my grass. Don't tell them back. You don't understand how wide the hurricane is. It's much wider than the cone. It's wider than Florida. Park your RV in a large parking structure. Have you been watching the news? Yes, I have. And while the hurricane is larger than Florida, not the whole hurricane is not the hurricane. You know, the area of devastating winds is what, maybe 70, 80, 90 miles wide. So it may look like this on the radar, but really the really bad part of it is just this. And I mean, we're still gonna get hurricane force winds, but not as bad as we were going to yesterday. This is not gonna be a life or death situation unless they change the forecast tomorrow, which is totally possible. Niles, Ohio, checking in. I'm sending prayers that you and everyone else will be safe. Thank you, Craig. We certainly need him. William David Holland, are you in danger from storm surge? No, I am a few miles away from any body of water. And this area of Miami is a little bit elevated, a little bit. So it's never flooded here, and no. I think we're gonna be good. And wind might be a concern. Wind is always a concern when you're in a hurricane. Do you know anyone who got out of Florida? I think the Huggins got out, and a lot of people. I mean, the Keys. Everybody who was on an evacuation order, a lot of people have left. You should see. I mean, you should see in the map. The Turnpike and I-75 were red, you know, with the traffic. Jonas Neumann. Neumann. You're supposed to pronounce it Neumann, right? Like the microphone. Greetings from Germany, Robert. We are watching your videos for several months, and we are really sad to see in the news about Irma. Wish you and your family all the best. Thank you so much, Jonas. Yeah. A U.S. gallon of water weighs 8.3 pounds. Thank you very much, Eric and Turg Burglar. So, how much would that be? How many pounds did I put a minute? Oh, my phone is dying. I have 4% battery. You know that I've been all day refreshing the National Weather Service. So let's say 25 gallons plus 38, I believe, is my fresh. That's 63 times 8.3 equals 340 pounds that I put on Minitini. I think that's pretty good weight. Bye-bye, Robert. Steve Redenbaugh. I hope you're saying bye-bye because you're leaving, not because I am in the hurricane. We filled our tanks for sure. Yes, Telly, that's So about 500 pounds, I think, is what the water tank and gray water would be. I got a little less, Eric, but yeah, probably. I'm an insurance adjuster in Florida, going to be busy. I work hard to take care of my customers. Well, hopefully you'll be my adjuster, Italian. You hook me up. The bright side of the coin is that your travel trailer succumbs to the storm is an excellent choice to graduate to a fifth wheel. I was thinking a B plus, but hey, you never know. I've changed my mind so many. By the way, this beer is getting warm. I don't think I'll ever have a fifth wheel, actually, because it's not my travel style. But you never know. Maybe I'll change my mind in the future. I might get a 45 footer. Yeah, I see the image is a little overexposed here, so I do have. Hold on a second. Hold that thought. Is it better now? Because I had turned down some lights to make me look better, but maybe they cause the opposite effect. Do you think the overseas highway will make it down south? Well, the overseas railway didn't back in 1932, was it? So 20, I forgot. It was. It didn't last too long. I think it will, but Marathon is gonna sustain very, very heavy damage. That's punishment for closing that night ski campground. One of my favorite campgrounds. They closed it down. It looked better before? Okay. I said it, why are you staying in South Florida? I have family here, man. I have to stay. Oh, it looked better before? Let me turn back the lights. No, wrong lights. You know, I'm trying to make this like a TV studio, kind of, eventually. I used to have a green screen back there, and I took it down. Okay, let me read a couple more comments. How many minutes have we been online? 36 minutes and 58 seconds. Okay, let me look. It's really delayed. Boom. Yeah, it kind of looks better. Okay, if I missed any comments, guys, light adjustment is okay, but don't look at the camera now. LOL. You need a light box for those videos, or a larger filter, and maybe I need actually I have this thing that is gonna make an excellent flashlight tomorrow night. Actually, let me see if I could do something with this. Hold on. No, because I need a tripod adapter. Never mind. Where's my tripod? Here's my tripod. Hold on. No, I can't do it. I can't do it right now. The logistics don't work out. Sorry. But yeah, I got this lights fixture for the videos. So okay, let me go backwards. What time will you be live Saturday? Probably around 4 or 5 ish. Whenever it gets really bad. Let me see what the National Hurricane Center says. I like to use this website, Weather Underground, because the graphics are very clear. Okay, 2 a.m. So by 2 p.m. Sunday, it's going to be here. So I assume that it's going to be the worst for us. Might be like early Sunday, like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. So I might start broadcasting that at that time. Whenever it's light, maybe I can put the GoPro on the trailer and leave it a recording video. Stay safe. You have to sing before you end. Just makes my day, please. All right. Yeah, I will. When are you posting the next video for the Eclipse road trip? That might be next week, next Sunday. I have to edit it, and I don't know if I'm gonna have power, so bear with me. I was thinking also of making a video about when I left Cuba, because next week is gonna be my 30-year anniversary that I left my birthplace, you know. And So, but I'll probably do an Eclipse Chasers version in which I'm gonna show like in detail what we did in Tennessee and all of Kentucky, all that area, the land between the lakes. Um, yeah, I'm gonna do a detailed video of that at some point. Robert, you're funny. Thank you. Which neighborhood you live? I live just west of Little Havana, Flagami. Just north of Coral Gables, west of Little Havana. What time will you be live on Saturday? Saturday, I don't know if I'm gonna be live tomorrow. I might. Saludos desde Argentina. Cuídense mucho. Thank you, presentes personalizados. I was going to make it to Florida my legal residence and start full time in RVing, but now I'm thinking maybe not with all the problems of Florida we'll have to deal with after this storm. Hey, Bill. Do you record music band in your studio? Yes, I do. I do record. I have a small recording room. What's happening up outside now? Outside, beautiful days. This is the calm before the storm. Okay, let me go towards the end here again. Your speaking voice is awesome. Singing is the best. Thank you. Obsessive Compulsive. Hi from the UK. Hi, Obsessive Compulsive. I have 30 amp hookup on my house in North Carolina. You can make it here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it on time. But if I would get out of Florida, I would not use I-75 or the Turnpike. I'll use the back roads. I'm pretty sure US 27 is pretty clear right now. In fact, let's look. Where's the traffic option? They keep changing things. Terrain, traffic. Let's see how the roads are getting out of Florida. Actually, it all looks green. So everybody south of Orlando already made it out. Now, the Turnpike and I-75 look pretty bad here. Just coming out of Orlando and Tampa. I guess everybody just realized that the hurricane is going to the west now. And I-10 going west. Oh my gosh. This is no good. And then I-75 up to the Georgia border, and then from Valdosta to Tifton and Atlanta. But that's probably Atlanta. I-75 by Savannah and Charleston is really bad too. Okay, people are getting out. A lot of people getting out of Florida, and that's good. I guess if they should stay safe. Beating down the hatches. Yeah. Just got the pop-up that you're live. After 41 minutes, YouTube says you're live. It's YouTube, man. Yeah, we gotta call Google and complain. What can I say? Did you play at a rock band music? You know, when I got here to Miami 28 and a half years ago, what was in my community, was salsa. So that's what I took up. I played in salsa bands until I still do, but not as often. But in the 90s, we did a lot of nightclubs here in Miami with the big bands, all live. It was good. Why are you still there? I'm in Georgia. Georgia on my mind right now, driving away from Florida. Hello, Nana Pam. Yeah. Yeah. How well does Kia pull Minitini? It does. Does it do it well? It depends. Downhill, it does a great job. No, I'm kidding. You just have to know how far you can push the Kia. Like for example, right here, just west of Chattanooga, going into Mount Eagle, this little stretch here of I-24. It's like 5 miles uphill, like a 5 or 6% grade. I have to take that at 40 miles an hour. So I think at some point I even took it down to 35. I'm just watching that, that temperature gauge, and I just make sure I don't push it. That's been like the worst I've traveled in all my travels. That's the worst hill that I've had to tackle. But otherwise, she did pretty well. It did really well in some back roads in Tennessee where we were going up and down. Oh, in North Carolina, when we went to and you're gonna love that video. That's like 2 or 3 weeks away. We went to the Chimney Rock. Oh, very nice, very nice. Love Happy Hour Fridays. Really, it's awesome. Thank you for reminding me that it's getting warm. Totally forgot it was happy hour. And and I think that the signal strength is much better today since I am using the computer. Greetings from Kuwait. Oh, thank you, Abe. I love happy hour Friday. Okay, I read that. How old are you, Robert? I'm 40. You know, after a certain age, you kind of lose count, but I'm 46. And I want to see the lower 48 before I'm 48. I have 1.5 years, and I have like 25 states to go. So, you let me know if you want to come here. Youngsville, north of Raleigh, North Carolina. Where's that? Youngsville. Raleigh is around here-ish, right? Okay, Youngsville. Here it is. Okay. Cool. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it there this time, but I do want to explore North Carolina more. I really liked. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That state. Here we go. Let's continue reading comments. Okay, let's make it an hour. I got 98 people watching. Stay safe, Robert. We'll pray for a hedge of protection around your home. Thank you so much. I'm amazed at the Kia. We have a Suburban pulling a 3000 small camper. Still get nervous. We did the Smokies, no problem. Yeah, the thing, as long as you don't have to go too fast, it kind of tackles pretty much anything. Happy anniversary to you, to your RV, Robert. Thank you. Still a youngster at 46. I am 66. I got 20 years to go. But you know, 66 is the new 46, so we're good. I'm 48. Damn it, I'm old. Nah, you're not. I'm almost there. Robert, aren't you in an evacuation 4? Cat 4 is extremely powerful and could be catastrophic. Yes, it can. But I'm not in an evacuation zone. It's I'm in an area of Miami that is inland, that is high ground, and wind could be wind will be our major concern. A youngster praying for Miami. Thank you so much, Robert. Sing us a little song. Should I sing already? You guys want me to finish the video already? I should, or I could sing and then I'm afraid I'm gonna drop the camera here because. You should see where I have the camera. I have two stacks of, remember those spindles where you bought CDs? I have 2 of them stacked on top of each other, and then I'm riding with my RV wherever I want to be. I forgot my own song. Yes, we love your voice. What should I sing besides that? Because I'm always singing the same thing. I don't play the guitar much. That my main instrument is the keyboard. ¿Cómo fue? No sé decirte. ¿Cómo fue? No sé explicarme qué pasó, pero de ti me enamoré. I have to tune. It's a little out of tune, the guitar. Or maybe it's me. Do a cooking show live. Maybe I will, from the RV. Greetings from Denmark. Singing in Spanish. Yes, Bésame Mucho is a good song. Bésame. Yes, Ruger said the storm surge will be 5 to 10 feet with high tide. Yeah. Key Biscayne. Oh, actually, the latest report, Marco Island. They say it's going to be really bad. And Marathon in the Florida Keys is going to be underwater for a couple hours. What was that? I have watched all your videos. Well, that's a lot of watching. You need to have a keyboard in there and rock it out. That's awesome. Thank you. Nice voice, Robert. 103 people watching concurrently. Thank you very much. Anyways, don't know why I'm here. Why are you here, Patrick Harman? Where are you from, Patrick? Jose Sosa, hey Robert, stay safe, my brother. Thank you. You are here because we are Patrick. You are here because besides I'm chatting here with all my friends. We are tracking Hurricane Irma. And you know what? What time is it? Oh no, the next update is at 8 p.m. This is the 5 p.m. Uh, which looks actually. You know, I have here a folder with all the different. Let's say on September 4th. That was it. No, let's say yesterday. Yesterday we were smack in the middle of the cone. And today, we are just on the edge of the cone. Hopefully, it keeps shifting west. So you guys in Naples and Fort Myers and everywhere else. Haven't heard of Serge George? Probably spelled wrong. The last ditty sounded like that. That is in Life Aquatic. Yes, Sergio George was one of the main producers in New York. He's from yeah. He produced a lot of the salsa albums of the late '90s, which was a golden age for salsa music. And he's a great keyboard player too. We're waiting for the storm in Orlando. Yeah. Have a place in Marathon. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Next to Night Ski RV Park. You know they closed down Night Ski RV Park, right? Well, that was very sad. Actually, that was it's sad that they closed down the old 7 Mile bridge because I wanted to ride my bike on it, and they had closed them when I was there, and now they closed the Night Ski. And now with the hurricane, who knows if there's gonna be a marathon for a while. Very sad. Just got here. Are you staying home for Irma? Yes, I am. I'm staying home in Miami. Hopefully, we'll be fine. I'm not in a flood zone. I'm not in an evacuation zone. We'll have wind, but it is what it is. Where are you from? I was born in Cuba, right here. "46 years ago and changed." This is Havana. Right there. Oops. The internet is faulting already. Anyways, that's where we're 2 blocks away from the Florida Straits. If I stared hard enough outside my window, I could probably see Key West if the earth was flat. But yeah, that's what happened. Pretty cool chatting with you guys. Okay, what's next? Here we go. Okay, let me go backwards. Hope all is well in your part of Florida. So far, so good. It's a beautiful day. The calm before the storm. I loved old pics from Cuba. Yes, I'm in Port Charlotte. Does Mini Teeny have a raincoat? Hopefully, I won't get any leaks on that rubber roof, if you can call that a raincoat. It's time for Cedar Point again. I'll pay for your campsite next to mine, plus your admission to the park. Hey, that's very tempting, Craig. Next summer. You know, it's gonna get cold up there soon, so I might have to wait till next summer. But yeah, here we go. Your old pics from Cuba, yeah. And anyways, maybe I should go. We've been at this for 53 minutes. And of course, I love the fact that you're all watching, and I might give you an update live tomorrow around the same time. I might be going live every day now that I have this setup that looks much better than the phone. Although if my power is out, I'm not gonna have Comcast internet either, so I might do it from the phone tomorrow. Who knows? Dance the cha-cha. Okay, we had a good time. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you all did. Stay safe. Thank you very much. And I'll catch you all tomorrow in another happy hour, hopefully, if I'm able to. And Sunday, I'm going to be broadcasting early, as much as I can, as long as I have internet and batteries. And well, I'm going to turn on my generator probably Sunday afternoon after after this starts going away. Use a wind turbine to generate electricity. Yeah, that would be good. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me see how I can turn this on. I think it's done here. And until the next broadcast, see you on the road soon. I'm getting the itch to hitch already. And hopefully a Minitini will make it through the storm. Bye, guys.